All right, so everybody
Keep your
understands
eye on,
we're
right?
very amateur podcasters.
Is that not? Listen,
Oh.
we are real world hunters
Yeah.
and pretend podcasters.
You know, we may be professional athletes because we bow hunt, but we're amateur podcasters.
Yes.
So we'll just leave it at that.
So we're like 30 minutes into this thing, and I'm still staring at this bag sitting in front of me. I'm a beer ahead of you, at least.
You haven't been a beer ahead of me since you were 13.
You don't know me.
You ready?
Hold on.
Set that down. Are you ready for this?
Do I need to get ice first?
No.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready for this?
I wish we had the. You all ready for this?
We got something like that, right? There you go.
Yeah. Holy shit! Oh my
This is-
gosh! What is this?
McConnell's Irish whiskey.
Oh my gosh!
Belfast, Northern Ireland, baby.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Open her up.
Listen, in case you guys don't know me, my real first name is McConnell.
He's actually a Mick, not a Mac.
Yes,
And
this
this
is
is-
so true.
This is for a Mick.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool. Where did you find this? Tell me. about
Macadoodles
this.
on the bottom shelf.
No.
You can't see it.
Well, that's because we don't like to be out in front of
No.
people, public.
Yeah.
The best things are kept secret. Man, dude, this is so cool. I'm excited. God bless, this is awesome.
So I said we don't need ice, but I said that because the ice cubes I have won't fit in these glasses. However, we do have some stones in there.
Do we have some stones?
There's stuff here. You
Look.
know what? Stay right there.
Oh my gosh. You know what? When a man's name is McConnell and he's holding a bottle of McConnell, you need to get the stones. Let me tell you about this. Wow, this is the cool bottle too. Hey, can I keep this? Can I take this bottle when it's empty?
You know it.
This needs to go on my whiskey shelf. So, if you don't know, if you're not familiar with Corey's Man Loft, Crow's Nest, or whatever his
The
nickname,
Vault.
The Vault, he has a amazing selection of bourbons, whiskeys, Irish whiskeys,
I like to party, man.
scotches. It's absolutely amazing. I, on the other hand, have an amazing selection of empty bottles. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I have a lot of empty bottles, all different.
Yeah.
And my bottle collection of empties is pretty close to your bottle collection of fulls. So, we balance each
You
other
might be
out.
an alcoholic.
We
Whatever.
balance each other out is what that is, You bring it when it's full, I bring it when it's empty.
Well,
So, are you ready?
pour some of that up,
All right,
buddy.
hold on. Let me see if I can get this sound in there. Didn't really give
there
it.
was no pop. There's two pops.
Got it. Let me pour yours first.
We got some McConnell's Irish whiskey here, man. Straight from the motherland.
Oh, from
That's a
Mother
So,
Ireland.
I'm using a Samuel
That's
Adams.
a lot.
I'm using a Samuel Adams Boston Lager sampler glass that I got
Small glass.
from the Samuel Adams Brewery on the first road trip I ever went on with my wife.
That's cool.
Pretty awesome.
That's
now,
cool.
I want you to read your glass.
All right, hold on a second.
That's good. Read it. Read it.
Mine is from Big Beaver Brewing Company, Loveland, Colorado. Slogan is "About got her licked."
Bout got her licked from Big Beaver Brew Co. So that is a glass, a little sample glass that me and Michelle got on our honeymoon in Fort Collins and
Okay.
Loveland,
Very cool.
Colorado. There's a lot of breweries out there. If you guys haven't been to Loveland or Fort Collins, Colorado, and you enjoy craft beer, man,
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
would be in heaven out there. Hell yeah.
Well, hey, cheers to that,
Yeah, man.
man. Thank you for the whiskey. What a selection,
Yeah.
man. It made my whole night. This was the best day of my life, and then it just got better.
That's what I'm here for, man.
You know? God.
If you don't have a best friend that you can enjoy hard work, archery therapy,
That's
and
so
good whiskey with, then what are you doing with your wife?
Then find a better fucking friend.
Amen.
All right, so I told you I'm freestyling. I've just been talking off the whim here. What else you got?
Oh, you're gonna like this next
What else
one.
you got
So
for us?
I wrote this down, and it is something I'm going to touch on a bit. I'm not going to go deep into the stories, but it's failures in the past compared to commitment now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think about what we're doing with this podcast, you know, the hunting endeavors that we want to go on, the trips that we plan, the places we've already been, and you know, as crazy as we've been in some places, we're going to get crazier. We're going to go higher altitudes. We're going to go after bigger game, more dangerous game, that kind of stuff. But as far as the failures in the past, my amateur fighting career, my college career, you know, the stuff that I succeeded a little bit at, but didn't succeed as much as I ever dreamt that I thought I wanted. It was all because I was not committed.
Mm-hmm.
I did not give 100%. There were times where I would, you know, quit drinking for 6 months to a year at a time, and I'd train my ass off, and I'd fight 4 times a year, and I'd win 2 or 3 of them maybe. But I never could get all in. I was either chasing ass in college, or I couldn't get away from a party, or whatever. Or when it came to college, I was, you know, there was something more important than studying for that next final.
Right.
And there were classes I failed, and all that shit. It took me 9 years to graduate college. I know you're still going through college, but I was full bore in college for 8 of those years. I was deployed for one of them, but I was not all in. And
Well, it hasn't been 9 years consecutive. I took a huge leave of absence.
Right.
You know, like life will, for lack of a better term, kick you in the dick sometimes. And,
Absolutely.
it got me down for a while, and it took me a long time to scratch and claw my way out of that hole. But
I mean, I guess that the one thing I could say I was definitely committed to was I'm going to finish college.
oh, you did awesome.
Regardless of failing classes or whatever. I figured it out and I finished college. But I was not ever really committed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a degree. It's something that I used a little bit. I should have done better at it. I should have had better grades. I should have been a better fighter. But I didn't because I wasn't committed. If I would have cut all that other bullshit out of my life and gone after it, then I probably would have done better at all those things. But with that point, if I would have done all that, I probably wouldn't have met you.
Yeah,
Probably wouldn't have met my wife.
for sure.
I probably wouldn't be having the goals that I have right now. And realizing those failures is why I know I'm going to succeed now. I know you and I, we're going to go elk hunting, hopefully.
Oh man,
We're going to go do some more bear hunting. We're going to float on some rivers. We're going to go out in the ocean and catch fish. We're going to have the best time ever.
We're not going to live well, and I think it's a good way to put that is, you know, you suffer through the trials and tribulations of life, and you know, to be successful, you must fail, or to be wealthy in life, you must be poverty in life, right? So like, and what I mean by that is, you know, wealth is not defined by money all the time. It's defined by how you feel spiritually, emotionally, you know, how full of life you feel.
Happy. Dude,
right?
seriously, like we were on that job chat today, and when we just took a break and joked it out a little bit,
yeah,
just happy freaking moments in life. These
Exactly.
moments that we have in life are it. Like the stuff we have, these hats that we've made, this podcast equipment, it's not going to be here when we die.
No.
The moments that we get to share, those are ours.
But it's happy.
No one's taking those from us.
And we suffered in moments in life, or we struggled to get to where we're at right now.
Yes.
And I have no complaints about life.
And now we're fucking committed.
You know, and I literally talked to my wife the other day about this. Like, this is probably these last few years of my life, really 4 or 5 years, even, have been the best times of my life. Like, and I mean that by like financial stability, emotional stability, like just life, like getting to do the things that I've dreamed of being able to do with people I've loved and cherished in my life.
Yes.
You know, and that's all these hunting trips and fishing trips, or going on trips with my wife, or just having time at the house of the family, or we want to go buy something, we just go buy it because we have that financial stability in our lives now at this point to let's go get it. Like,
And let me
you know,
point one.
and-
I mean, this is gonna sound political. Let me point something out. You didn't come from much, and that's not white privilege. It's hard fucking work that
No.
got you there.
Look, so this is gonna be like, and I'll tell you this: I came from a lot, right? And I mean that by we farmed, right? It was hard work. I grew up on a pretty, good farm, and we lost all of it, right?
Oh yeah, you told me that story. That sucks.
And we lost it all, and that's okay. Like, we weren't. It was unexpected. We don't expect those things.
Yeah.
And then we went from all those things to nothing, and to me having to work as a high school kid to help pay my mom's bills, kind of work. To then fast forward, 15 years, and to be able to be so stable in life.
It's been more than 15 years.
No.
You're like 37, dude.
Well, I'm not fast forwarding to today.
Oh.
I'm fast forwarding 15
Oh, I
years from 18.
I thought you were
That's
fast forwarding.
33. Thank you. Right? I bought my first house. Okay.
Well, you're fucking old, dude.
I am old, dude. Thanks. I appreciate that. You fucking whippersnapper. And
I'm 2 years younger than you, you
fucking-
son of a bitch.
Yeah, fucking young whippersnapper. So I just think about those things though, like,
Yeah.
man, my life was a freaking roller coaster for so many years. Even in my late 20s, I was sleeping on your couch for a few months.
I gave you a bed.
It was an air mattress.
Yeah, that's a bed.
Well, the first time. The second time, right? Because it happened twice. But you were always there for me. You were, a friend, a best friend, or a friendship is not, who's there during all the hard times for you. Your best friend or the friend for you is who's there when the times get hard and you need them the most.
I agree.
Right? And you never waved, you never
And
batted
let
an
me-
eye. Like, you opened your door to me, and we, even back then, I wouldn't even, I don't think we were calling each other best friends yet, right? Like, we were just good friends.
Uh-huh.
We worked together, and you never
Take
batted
care of
an
each other.
eye.
You know what?
did, but
And-
you did that for me.
Our-
Never forget it, right?
Our opinions don't reflect anything of the military, however come up, but that is an army mentality that started with us. We're fucking battle buddies.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And I was not going to leave you behind in any way.
Yeah.
But that is how we grew into being the best friends that we are.
Oh, for
today.
sure. I mean, because
So-
we drank a lot then, because I needed it, and you were there for me.
Come on, man, let's go sit on the patio, open a bottle.
You had the sweetest garage setup ever. We could go in there and just get tore up.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I miss that house.
Yeah, that was a sweet house.
So every time I go to Warrensburg now, especially when I go to hang out with Bob from episode
4,
something, Bob, the barbecue
Guys,
guy.
Bob.
Stop, drop, and roll. Okay.
Yes. Stop, drop, and roll, Bob. How many times have you been on fire? 4 or 5.
Every time I go there,
Hey.
though, me and Bob had some good times.
Oh,
At
for
401 South Mitchell Street, and we drive by it, and the people that bought the house cut the tree down in the front
sure. I
yard.
saw that.
Them motherfuckers.
I saw that.
They cut the tree down, but me and Bob cuss about that. But then we also can't help but think the man cave that I had there, God, Lincoln.
He's the mother effing D-O-double-G.
We can't help but think that man cave was turned into some little kiddie playground.
Yeah.
Bunch of little kids running around
It's a
like fucking
it's a
wiping their
can.
boogers on the walls and shit.
Oh, definitely pooping on the wall floors.
It's disgusting.
Hey, I want to talk about Bob for a second. I got a call last night,
Oh God,
like
Oh.
9:30.
I was busy.
You were preoccupied.
I was busy.
But thanks, Bob, for FaceTiming me. Actually, that was really nice. I really appreciated seeing your face.
We're gonna FaceTime him after this.
Yes, and we'll FaceTime you. We're coming to you. This is like one of those commercials. We're coming to you. When you see us live, we've already. When you see us live, have already talked to you. And thanks for answering. But he's live at Kansas Speedway.
Is he up there?
Yeah, they're up there.
Lincoln is ridiculous.
Guys, if you hear a little dog in the background, that's the four-legged house owner, and we're in his space currently.
Yeah, he's mad about it.
Anyway, I squirreled this a couple times, I think, there. But yeah, what we're talking about.
We're having a good time. We're best friends.
Friendship.
We're fucking fishing, hunting, loving every
Oh,
day.
what was your question? Bring me back to your question. You asked me a question.
What did I ask you?
Failure.
No, I said failures in the past compared to our commitment now.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
I needed that recap. Okay, so sorry, I got so off I couldn't even remember the question. Yeah, we are both a picture perfect example of sometimes you can fail in life pretty hard, but at the end of the day, if you persevere, you work hard, you put your nose to the grindstone, and you work every day to be better, to improve your quality of life, that you can improve it, right? And that's no attack on any person that we have in our family or our loved ones or our parents.
Now they know that it is.
No, they
Since
don't.
you said that, they're like, "Oh, fuck, you're
No.
talking about me now."
What I'm saying is like, and I want that for my son. I want my son to be better than I am. I want him to strive to be better than me.
Those are big shoes to
That's
fill.
big shoes. Well, not really. They're only like 9.5, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
he's gonna have big feet. He'll outgrow me in a couple of years, but I
You just admitted having bitch feet.
hey man, you know what they say about small feet,
Small shoes?
smaller socks.
Small.
The whatever, right? Do we have one of those? That's pretty close to the same idea of small feet.
Keep going.
So basically, what I'm saying is, like, our parents, yeah, that's a good laugh too. Our parents, I think, would want us to be where we are today. They're probably super proud of who we are, and I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for who we are today. Anyway, so I'm off my soapbox. I'm gonna drink to that.
I guess we'll get out of the fields now and let's talk about this whiskey. What do you think of it, man?
I think this tastes like everything I've wanted to taste. Wait, hold on. That almost came out weird. This is not what I want to taste of myself,
That's weird.
but that's where my head was going. Look, if I was gonna put my name on a bottle, this is what I wanted it to taste like.
This is your name on the bottle.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That sounded
McConnell's.
better.
McConnell's Irish whiskey from Belfast, Northern Ireland. So your glass came from
Excuse me, I got that
mine and my
button.
wife's honeymoon, where we drank a bunch of beers.
Right.
This came from me and my wife's first trip. You know, going to
What a memory lane.
Samuel Adams Brewery, and this is you.
That was us on our trip to Alabama, I think, wasn't it?
And that's in Nashville.
That's in Nashville, I think.
Yeah. Oh, which the shirt I'm wearing was on a trip to Nashville. There's so many things just laid out everywhere that are memories of trips.
Yes. We've taken a lot of
Let
trips
me-
in our
let me
short,
just,
in our short friendship. Like, and I say short as in like, it's really only like, well,
10 years. 2023.
yeah,
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. Which really 11 if you count the first night we met.
Well, yeah. So let's go with 11.
You know, when I was jacked and tan.
Yeah, douche. And we just looking for a laundromat. But really, so like even 11 years. First of all, that blows my mind. We've been friends 11 years. Like it does not seem like it's been that long.
It seems like a fucking eternity to me.
Yeah. But that's what I was about to say. Like it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it seems like I've known you since grade school.
You're better than well,
know.
I'm not saying all, but better than the majority of my grade school friends.
Yeah, I'm with you. I hang on to just a select few, you know, and I'm socially friends with many.
Speaking of which, I sorry to stop you. I've just got to get this out. I've got two really good lady friends from grade school, from kindergarten on through. And I say lady, they're girls that are friends. They're not anyone I've had relations with like that.
One's name is.
What? Little sister Katie,
Yep.
and then pretty much little sister Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
So no shit. When we were in high school, I guess we weren't able to drive yet, so our parents were driving us. But we had a track meet in Brookfield, Missouri. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. And our parents, my mom and probably Katie's mom, took us to Pizza Hut and Chillicothe, and there was a jukebox in there, and we played fucking Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer," and we all sang it real loud. That's not really that memorable. That it was after a track meet.
Yeah.
It's not really that memorable that it was after a track meet that happened. However, in recent freaking, I don't know, probably within the last year, maybe it might be longer than a year, when I hear that song, I always think of them, right?
Comes right back.
And so if a song comes on the radio, I will, while I'm driving, which is not safe, don't do this, I will pull my phone out and I will hit record and I will sing that shit at the top of my lungs. And I have a terrible singing voice. And I record it and I will sing as loud as I can. And I send it to both of them. And they both love it so much. It's like the only communication I really have with them is that nowadays, because I never make time to go that way. I'm over 3 hours away from
Oh, we get so busy in life, man.
Oh, just being adults.
Family.
But
whatever.
Katie finally sent one back to me and Wendy.
Nice.
And Wendy commented like, I guess I just need to listen to the radio because I don't hear it as much as you guys do. But we freaking, I love that I have that relationship, because those girls, like, if they, I guarantee it, if they like needed something, they called me, they could call me. I'd be there, you know. But I haven't seen them in so long, and they're so far away from me. But I love them to death, and that song brought us together. Music is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi,
dude.
man.
Bon Jovi. Uniting the people across the country.
Yes, absolutely.
I have a friend like that too. Not a female friend, but a friend from, like, I mean, one of my best friends growing up. We've been friends since kindergarten.
Yeah.
You know, Steve. Me and Steven can go months without talking to each other, years.
Yeah.
And we'll call each other or text, or we'll get a text or a call and be like, let's go get lunch. And we go get lunch and we talk like we've not missed a beat.
Uh-huh.
You know, there was a time period where we went 2 or 3 years without seeing each other, talking in general. And then it was like, hey man, out of nowhere, you want to get lunch? Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and so we went and got lunch, and we spent so much time together out of high school. Through our sophomore, junior, senior year, we were just inseparable basically. And then even after that, when we were racing dirt bikes and 4-wheelers, and we were always together. And then just life, man, like people start having kids and life starts changing.
Yeah.
And he was married and, you know, had a couple kids, and man, things were just going different path. And
That's the one thing that
we pulled
sucks.
apart a little bit, you know, but we've come together over the last, you know, he had a divorce, and we just reconnected again, luckily.
Yeah.
And not that the marriage had nothing to do with that. It was just more of a, you know, life was just
Turning
too busy.
points in life.
You know, turning points, like you realize, like, man, I really need to reach out to my friends, and I'm so thankful for that. Like, to have him as a part of my life, to be able to, you know, he's a small business owner. He works a full-time job, has multiple LLCs. He's the inspiration behind my business, right? Like, I used to drive, people would call me like, hey, can you come level this spot from a pool, or can you come do this for me? I know you can drive a skid steer, you can drive equipment, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for you. And Steve was like, you know, you could make money. Like, you could do that. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that, man. Oh, that's too much. He's like, all right, cool. Well, just fucking do it. Right?
Get off your ass.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, buddy. I'll try. And, you know, I guess I'll try it, right? It cost me $50 for an LLC, whatever. And here I am 2 years later. And, you know, I had a pretty good year last year. This year's definitely training to have a better year. You know, like, it's pretty great. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got best friends who will come and help me work when I'm in his area.
I'm just saying, whenever I retire, I'm expecting a job, a position.
When you retire, we are not working.
Well, I'm gonna be some sort of supervisor
No.
that goes out there with a lawn chair, drinks beer, and tells
here's
your
what-
kids how to do the job.
Here's what we supervise.
Yeah.
We will have a rotation of each other's homes and we will supervise my family, kids, grandkids, whatever I've got going on, and when they mow, how they mow our grass. Right?
You cut that shit right, boy.
Yes, we'll sit in the lawn chair and we'll rotate, like I said. Hopefully, at that point in our lives, we're a lot closer to each other. And they can come to my house on a Tuesday, and they can come to your house on a Thursday.
Dude, by the time I retire, I'm gonna have a beach home in California. Not California.
Oh, whoa.
Excuse me, Florida.
Where's the womp womp?
Yeah, it's a womp womp womp.
Hold on,
I was talking to a California friend earlier today. California was just kind of stuck on my head.
sorry. I can't find it
Florida.
right
I
now.
meant Florida.
Yeah.
Big fan of the governor of Florida.
Yes.
Anyways,
Florida, Alabama.
a beach house in Florida,
You're going to Florida.
and then I'm gonna have a mountain
You're
house
not
in
going to
Colorado.
Florida. You're an Osage County boy till you die.
I'm not going there. I'm gonna have a house there.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna vacation there.
A winter home, if you will.
Well, I'm gonna hunt in the winter.
Man, wouldn't that be cool though? If we could have a winter home. And I'm not talking true winter, like
A winter visiting home,
a villa.
a villa.
I don't know what that means.
The villa's $4,200 a night.
No, but like,
Come on, Stu, put it on your credit card.
yes.
What movie is that?
That's Hangover.
Yes.
No, what I'm saying is, all right, picture this.
All right, I'm picturing
We're retired.
it. That's close.
We buy a winter home,
Mm-hmm.
homes,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
2 homes next door.
Mm-hmm.
But we take the women down there
Mm-hmm.
like 1 November. Okay,
That's a terrible time.
listen to me.
That 1 November is one of the best bow hunting days of the year.
Yes, but hear me out. We can do 31 October, but that's
No,
your
that's
birthday.
the 30th is my birthday,
Well,
you asshole.
it's around your birthday. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that time frame.
No, we can't do the last
me
week of
out.
October or the first 2 weeks of November.
We're going the second weekend of October.
Okay, maybe
Listen
that'll
to
work.
me.
Maybe.
Just hear where your
All
brain's
right,
at.
Go on.
Because we're not staying very long, okay? Hear where I'm going with this. We're just getting our women there,
Mm-hmm.
okay? You with me?
I'm with you.
And then we're like, ladies, I hope you have so much fun at the spa and the bar and whatever else that you fucking do. We're going back home to hunt for a few weeks and we'll be back. And that's how we do it.
Okay, now I'm on board with the last week of October.
You see
first
where my
week of
head's
November.
at? It's
So
more
we
like-
have to fly down there.
Yeah,
though.
it's more of like just a drop off. Like,
So we go down and we spend a night with them.
yes, maybe a weekend. Like, we'll give them we're getting settled in, you know?
Okay.
We'll come in on Friday, Saturday night, Friday night we'll drink it up, Saturday night we'll drink it up,
Yeah.
Sunday night, gotta go. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Ladies,
you
you're
know?
staying here.
See you in a month.
Bye.
Daddies will be home soon, right?
Yeah.
And then we just come back.
And then we come back and we slay some big bucks,
Yeah.
hang them on the wall, get the
And-
freezer full, and bring them
then
back
4
to
weeks
cook.
later, we get to fly back to Florida while all these other bitches are having to go to work in the cold, and we're like, you know what? We did our thing. We're popping smoke.
You know what? If my tags were full, if I kill 2 bucks and get at least 2 does, and maybe kill a bear, okay, I could take a little
No, but
time
see,
off.
we'll hopefully be in a position where we can hunt,
Mm-hmm.
kill 2 deer, kill 2 deer.
We're gonna kill lots of beers.
Sorry, lots of the beers are definitely dying. Kill 2 deers, then we jump on a plane, we fly to Pennsylvania, we hunt,
Oh
then we
man,
fly back to Florida. It's
we need a
around
private jet.
It's no man. We'll fly commercial. We'll get points. We'll start doing the points thing.
You know, when you
Oh,
get-
we need
when-
to talk to Uncle Steve. How
Yeah.
do we get the points going?
Yeah, we get one of them fucking platinum American Express
Yes,
cards.
but we just start. We make it a loop.
Yeah.
The ladies are still drinking mimosas and drinking whatever wine, and we're out hunting and doing the guy thing, and then we bring the food back, and they're like, "Our heroes." I'm like, "Hell yeah." That's my
exactly
picture
how it should be.
perfect.
And they should be topless.
Yeah, naked.
Yeah, totally
Guaranteed.
naked.
Super. If we're on the
Because
beach.
we're the heroes.
Yeah, because we're at the beach. You know?
Yes.
Separate houses if they need it that way, because we're probably gonna be old and wrinkly, and they're gonna be like, "Ew, don't look at me."
Who cares?
Yeah, at that point, I'm like, my ass is about to hit my chin. Like, my ass is touching my calf. I don't really give a shit if your tits are pointing down. You know?
Right. My
gonna have
tattoos are gonna be blobs on my
Yeah.
arms.
I'm
By
gonna have the old flappy man ass, that just hangs down past like mid.
you know, at
Truthfully,
that
it's
point where
probably
you've
gonna be-
scratched your ass so much that it's
For
gone.
real, it's gonna be like mid hamstring, like flat as can be. I'm like, yeah, I squatted once. I squatted 400 pounds one time.
That was it.
And now look at me. That's flat as a fucking pancake back there.
I'm just imagining, like, I talk about hunting in the mountains when I'm 60, and you're like, yeah, I'll have a rascal that I'll ride up
Dude.
there.
Okay, hear me out. What if we had freaking sweet rascals down there, or like a golf cart?
It's gonna have to be a golf cart.
I'm telling you, I'm setting the scene right now. We are preparing ourselves mentally to provide.
fuck.
It's really just males providing for our wives. We almost got a little bit. It's like a male providing for females. I don't know if that sounds cavemanish.
Eh.
And I wouldn't be mad if my wife wanted to provide for me too, because right now she's my sugar mama, and I support that. But time of great, baby. We got to take care of our wives. We got to go put that food on the table while they're drinking the wine, the mimosas. They're retired. They're living the life. Hopefully, they're playing some poker. Maybe doing the bingo.
Craps.
Craps.
Michelle's good at fucking
Yeah,
craps.
my wife won't. She doesn't want to learn it. She's got to get devoted and dedicated.
She needs to gamble.
She needs to.
We gotta get her.
So that's coming up.
What is?
Gambling.
What?
We're going to a concert in June.
We're
I
going.
think.
Oh, we are gonna be. Okay, got it.
We're going to gamble.
It's
after
been.
the concert.
It's been reeled in.
Reeled in.
Yeah.
Here you
All right.
are.
All right.
Big fish.
We're gonna go to see the Nickelback and the Brantley Gilbert, and then we're gonna go play some craps.
Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Because
that.
if we win money, we're going hunting with it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, at that point, we're going fishing with it because we're fishing at the end of that month.
I'd say that money's probably going to my fishing account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to.
Dude, I can't wait to catch a big fucking yellowfin tuna.
I'm excited.
Oh, God.
I've never been down in that part of the country to fish yet.
Have you been to New Orleans?
No,
You been to Louisiana?
never.
Well, first off, Louisiana food, fucking spectacular.
I can't. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You can go to a 3-star or even 2-star Louisiana restaurant. It's fucking great.
I cannot go anywhere near like the main drag of New Orleans. With it, I have to wait for my wife. I promised her. That's a trip that she's wanted to have.
Hold on. The main drag of New Orleans is pretty disgusting.
I know she wants to go to New Orleans, and I told her we
Alright,
wouldn't.
well,
I would not stop
If
there.
you enjoy smelling feces and rotten beer, then go there.
Sign me up.
However, outside of that, the food in every restaurant down there, oh my
I'm
God.
excited for the road
Fucking-
trip. The road trip would be pretty cool down there.
I'll tell you what,
We got some
one,
good people roading.
one place you need to find when you and your wife go down there. It's not on the main drag. It's out of the way.
Yeah,
It's called Kenner Seafood.
Kenner.
Kenner Seafood. They
Okay.
have by the pound probably crawfish. You get a fucking big plate of crawfish. By the pound crab. They'll bring you whole crabs out.
Dang.
And the oysters is just fucking seafood galore right there from right out of the fucking
Dang.
bay there.
That's
Oh
awesome.
man, they get it shipped up pretty quick there.
I don't know if she does crawfish. I don't know if she's ever eaten them or not.
You need. How long you been married?
5 years.
Dude, figure your wife out.
I figured her out. I just don't
No,
know if
you
she's
did
eaten
not.
crawfish.
You don't even know what she likes.
We don't know each other. Connie, if you're listening, we don't know each other. Can you eat
Connie,
crawfish?
you don't even know Mac.
Do you eat crawfish?
Tell Mac what you like.
Talk to me, babe.
Talk to
Who are you?
So on the float trip that you refuse to go on every year with me,
Yeah.
we do a crawfish boil.
The one thing I don't do with you
Yeah,
throughout the whole
fucking
year.
piece of shit. We do a crawfish boil.
I told my wife one day I'm going to show up, and it's not going to be this year.
It won't be any year because you're fucking
Listen
lying.
to me though. One year I'm going to
No,
show up,
you're fucking lying.
and you're going to.
No, I don't believe you.
But here's how I'm going to
At
show
all.
up because
You've told me. I don't believe this is gonna happen.
no, listen. We have a friend that doesn't float, but he shows up and hangs out, and he waits
Mhm.
for you guys to get back. So I was talking to Connie the other day about it. I said, one time I'm going to show up to this float trip, but I'm going to show up on the Saturday. I'm going to show up midday, hang out with Bob, and we're going to throw him back. And you're going to get off that canoe, or kayak or raft, whatever you're on, and you're going to pass out. You're not gonna believe that I'm there.
You don't even know how I do these float trips.
You're
There is
gonna-
no passing out from
You're
Corey.
gonna be like, Matthew, and you're gonna just collapse.
Matthew?
Max here.
Oh,
I said it in such a way because I feel like that's how you'll probably say it.
dude, you don't even know.
It's
You
gonna
would
become
would
one
not be
word.
able to handle a float trip like this. You're kind of a bitch.
I can handle you.
Now, anyways, what I was saying was, at the end of the float, we typically do a crawfish boil,
Yeah.
where we sit
Mhm.
around eating crawfish tails and getting drunk. You wouldn't be interested in that though, so
No, probably not.
yeah.
But one time I will show, and I would, I actually really would be interested in that. So full disclosure, I'd love to do that. But I will show one of these days, one of these years,
I fucking doubt
before it ends. In case you guys don't know, Corey has the most epic of iPhone watch closing, however you want to call this, an iWatch. He closes this thing in the most dramatic fashion.
it. Cause these motherfuckers, like,
Let me
most
set a scene
impromptu
for you.
times. You're
So-
interrupting me right now. You vibrated my wrist. I don't need you.
We're at my daughter's wedding, and our buddy Lee is bartending, and the bar is just to the right or to the left. Yeah, to the right. That's right. To the right of, just the right of where our
Well,
food's
get
at.
it out, Jesus.
Sorry, we had a little tick in our earphones. I was distracted. My brain processing, buffering. Anyway, so Corey's sitting super drunk, hella hammered, sitting
I
behind the
drink
food.
sometimes,
Michelle, your wife, had brought you a whole plate of potatoes, cheesy
which were
potatoes.
fucking delicious.
So me and Lee, which is our good buddy, is at the bar, and I'm drinking. We're watching you. And we're both drinking. We're watching you, and you pick up your wrist to look at your iWatch, and you, in the most dramatic overhand fashion, like arm hand over, slap the wrist, shuts it off,
Man.
puts it down.
You know you told this story already, right?
Yeah. Well, I want to tell it again.
I'm just making
And
sure you know
it
you told it on the
was
Roger Moss
Freaking
experience.
epic.
Okay.
To watch you close out a watch is just spectacular. Thank you.
Well, with that being said, you know what?
I think that's about it.
I think we need to conclude this podcast.
We have other things to talk about. That's not to share with our.
Yeah,
followers.
we got to talk about more private stuff. You know what? They're gonna speculate and probably come up with some crazy
Yes.
ideas.
But
I'm okay with that.
hey, we're very thankful for everyone listening.
Yes.
Um,
Once we do get
our last podcast just had our second highest views. It was like
Yeah.
120. We've pushed over the 500 listeners or 500 views or plays, which is, I think that's awesome, dude.
Great.
Our next stop is 750, and then after that 1,000. I mean, we're just rolling.
As soon as we do have our website up and going
Yes.
with some extra merchandise, and we are able to put a little more money into it, we will post it on our Instagram, which is damngoodfriends_podcast. Please give us a
Please.
follow, comment on some shit, tag us in some damn good friends, good experiences you might have, and yeah, just look for the great stuff coming.
Yeah, tag us and let's fucking keep rolling.
All right, we're gonna roll out with this.
Roll out.
You're supposed to pose right here. Did it all work, or is anything broken over there?
No, so far it's working.